My name is Tom Millar. I'm the Cybersecurity Senior Advisor at CISA and Co-chair of the FIRST TLP SIG. My path into cybersecurity started in the United States Air Force, where I served as a Korean linguist at Fort Meade. Supervisor there asked me if I liked computers, and that single question launched a career that I had not planned for. I joined U.S. CERT in 2007 and have been pursuing the mission of defending our nation's critical infrastructure ever since. No single organization can defend critical infrastructure alone. Threats today operate at scale, across borders, and across sectors, and so must we. CISA's mission depends on voluntary collaboration with the broad cybersecurity community, with international partners like FIRST, ENISA, and national CSIRTs around the world. When one team gains an insight that defends against a threat, sharing it becomes a force multiplier for everyone. Initiatives like our known exploited vulnerabilities, or KEV Catalog, and CVE Program only work because the community participates in them. Recently, we enhanced the way researchers and cyber experts can nominate vulnerabilities for consideration into the KEV Catalog by establishing an online form on CISA.gov. This new web form makes it easier and more efficient for the community. Last fall, we announced a roadmap on how CISA is transforming the CVE program that we have effectively led for 2 decades. One step in this roadmap is strengthening partnerships to meet the needs of the global cybersecurity community. One of the ways the global community puts that principle into practice is the Traffic Light Protocol. TLP is a framework for trusted conversations, a simple set of labels that lets defenders share sensitive information in a way that is safer for everyone. I've been proud to help shape and standardize TLP through my work at CISA and within the FIRST TLP SIG, because the more frictionless trust becomes, the faster we can act. At FirstCon 26, we tackled these themes in 2 presentations. In From Dork to Diplomat, CISA explored how defenders translate technical threat data into action when the stakes are high and the timelines are short. In Fighting Back Without Hacking Back, we examine why classic risk management approaches are starting to fall short as adversaries shift from cyber espionage to targeted disruption of critical infrastructure. To any cybersecurity professional thinking about how to grow your impact, here's my advice. One of the absolute best things I ever did was start going to conferences, presenting my work, and building my network. 2 decades later, there are thousands of people who can reach out to me when it counts, and I can reach out to them. That network is how we advance the mission. It is also how we protect each other. Here's an example. Historically, we see that adversarial attacks often happen on weekends and holidays, when defenders are supposed to be off-duty trying to live their lives. In the summer of 2025, a chain of SharePoint vulnerabilities dropped on a Friday evening, and adversaries started spamming the entire internet within days. I spent that weekend juggling my work phone and my personal phone because the cybersecurity community reaches me on both. It also happened to be the weekend I was finalizing the purchase of a new car, which added a layer I had not bargained for. However, because of the networks built up over years of trading insights with peers, CISA was able to notify hundreds of entities under active attack. We could do our job in a way no one else could, because of the relationships we had already built. That is what a connected cybersecurity community makes possible.